the same, man. And I can let you check the tag. Now I'm rocking name brand. I'm only chasing after bags. Now I got a game plan. And I'm out here with the 700 3i5s. Look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side. Now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside. And I split it with the guys. We up on the other side. Niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July. Niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Capo go to slide. Cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I lied.
Let go, man. Welcome back to another episode, man. We at episode 27, man. One time for the one time. Man, we got a lot to discuss today, man. You know, we gotta go over the shutdown, man. This week 3 is the shutdown continue. We still got the U.S.-China trade war going on. Then we also, you know, gonna update y'all with the top trading setups we got for the week, man. But I hope y'all had a good week. You know, we in the middle of October. We got about like 2 weeks left in October, 2 months left for the year. So, you know, I hope y'all ready to get to it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much, man. You know, we finna get right to it, man. Let me share this screen, man. No, I can't start it without leaving you from a boy ball, man.
Real motion giver, stay in motion, gonna keep that motion, we gonna stay on top, $1 million nigga, $1 billion nigga.
You feel me? We gonna keep that motion, man. You feel me? So what up with y'all, man? What going on, man? For either one of the 3 reasons, man. You here for the forex, you here for the stocks, or you here for the crypto, man. And it all said and done is all for y'all, man. It's here for you to get a better understanding of the market, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's a lot of patterns showing that like we heading back to like where we was at during the recession in 08 and 09, or even the Great Depression in the 20s or whatnot. So, man, I just want to let y'all know, man, if you here already, you already ahead of the game. And then once you already here, it's a matter of executing the moves and being on top of everything. You get what I'm saying? Because this could change your life. And then that's what we doing it for, man. So I'm here to teach y'all, show y'all the rundown, man. And I try to make it easy for people who new to trading or trying to simplify trading. Now I'm starting to understand that's my lane, man. For the new beginners and the simplify trading and make it easy. Whether like you been trading or you new to trading, man, we're just gonna simplify it, and I'm gonna show my progress along the way. So this here to teach y'all, inform y'all, help y'all, and show y'all what I'm doing it, and I'm doing it the same way as y'all, man. Like I ain't made it yet, I ain't rich yet, but I'm on the way up. So. And I just feel like that's the clarity I wish I would have had when I started trading, man. So I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much on that, man. You know what I'm saying? But let me get y'all right, though. Yo, that's what we here to do. Win, man. Whether you investing, whether you trading. So, man, let go, man. We finna lock in. We finna see what is it, October the 19th through the 24th. So, yo, we got a little week going on with some news or whatnot. So, let's get into it. So for my people who new here, welcome. If this your first time checking it out, this is Forex Factory. This is the first stop we go to on the rundown, man. We got to look at the economic calendar. That's what this is. This is the economic calendar to let you know the news or the economic news, the days that they report the news, and that creates volatility in the market. So as you can tell, Monday we got Canadian dollar 9.30. Tuesday we got 7.30 Canadian dollar. CPI, CAD. So that means we need to be looking at CJ. Let me see, C/J. That's one of the trading pairs on our list for Forex, which is the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. That's all that means. So Wednesday, we got the pound at 1 o'clock a.m. Yeah. Thursday, it ain't really too much. So this week really seemed like this is like a off. We only got USD news Thursday at 9, which is existing home sales. That's probably up. They forecasting it to be down. Oh, these are the ones that were sold, existing home sales. Okay, so these like, okay. So I'm still learning some of that too, man. You know, you can't never know too much. I ain't pay attention like that in economic class, but I wish I did. Cause you would understand all this. Like in economics, man, they were telling us about supply and demand and all that crazy stuff, man. I was asleep. Yeah. I was asleep. But yeah, man, so check this out, man. So really, Friday is the day we got some more important news supposed to be dropping, but this subjective because we still impacted by the shutdown, man. So this week 3 of the shutdown, and the market's been really just doing what it's supposed to. I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of people were saying that when the market dropped, um, if you don't know, like the market been selling, like the stock market been selling a little bit because it's natural. We don't every time you reach all new all time highs, you always get a correction or whatnot. So I just look at like everything going the course of what it's supposed to be doing right now. So really what we looking at for the week is just seeing like when do we have a lot of volatility. So Friday, I feel like gonna be a big day in the market because we got Euro, Pound, and USD news. So we're gonna be really looking forward towards Friday, and we got an easy beginning week. But Tuesday, we should anticipate some type of movement between the Canadian dollar. So that's why I said I wrote down the pair CJ. We're gonna look into that. We may have some settles early this week for CJ. And I'm already anticipating to buy because I already know how they look, but we're gonna get into that. All right, man. You know, we on to the next.
Put bigs on sports center.
All right, now this FX right here.com, and this for my new people, right? So if you new to trading forex, so if you trade options and crypto, well, crypto you can check this out too. This is really for crypto and forex people, like traders, crypto traders. So if you trade like Bitcoin or whatnot, it tells you about like Bitcoin slips below micro woo to woo. So this just sentiment and the US dollar. So if you do trade the stocks, you could use this for like Bitcoin and just the information on the dollar. So they telling you that basically the dollar spent much of the week on the back foot, meaning that it's been retreating from the last high or whatnot. So like, you know, it's a balance going between the dollar right now because the dollar is going down. If you don't know, the dollar is going down and everything else increasing, like Bitcoin increasing, silver increasing, gold increasing, the stock market increasing, like everything getting stronger since the dollar been getting weaker or whatnot. Then you also got other countries coming together, building their own world currency, what you call BRICS, BRICK, which you got Britain, Russia, India, China, and South Africa or whatnot. So they all coming together to create a really that's a global currency for them, if you get what I'm saying. So um it's a lot of races to be the number one currency right now. So that's literally what's going on. Like everybody trying to push, and then far as investing and trading, you want to understand and know like where do I need to be putting my money at, if you get what I'm saying. Like, so if the dollar decreasing, if you working to keep on working and you saving money, you saving dollars, but over time if the dollar keep going down, that means your savings gonna be decreasing. So you need to be looking into appreciating assets. That's why, you know, they teach you assets over liabilities. Assets are things that grow or appreciate over time. Then you got um liabilities, which is what you buy and it depreciates soon as you buy, like cars, clothes, and some jewelry, and you know, all the materialistic stuff. And then the assets or the attainable stuff like the real estate, like the stock market, like gold, things you could put your money in and appreciate. So that's where we at right now in the real world. Like you want to be putting your money into assets. You get what I'm saying? Like Baby Boy said on the movie Melvin, he was talking about guns and butter. This is exactly what he was talking about. So if you don't know that, I got a clip on my TikTok where I clip that up and then show like the differences between assets and liabilities. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go check that out. But we on to the next.
Put bigs on sports center.
All right, and then this right here, um, CNN.com for my new people. Basically, CNN.com is the website, the source that we use for this right here, the Fear and Greed Index. So the Fear and Greed Index, literally shows you the emotion, what is driving the market right now. So last week we was at fear at 31, but now you can tell this week we done came on down to 27. So we still going down. Last month we was greedy. We was at 58. So that shows you the sentiment of how we went from being greedy to now people kind of fearful. And honestly, a lot of times, like I told y'all, since if you've been watching the show, a lot of times you want to buy when we in extreme fear or fear. These are buying opportunities. You can't be scared of like they saying fear is driving the market. So people, don't know what to do with their money. They scared to invest. They don't know what to take it out. Like Bitcoin been dipping, the dollar dipping. So it's a lot of confusion. So just make sure you stay the course and stick to your goals and know what you investing and what you investing for. You know what I mean? What I mean investing for, like, man, is you investing for the short term or you investing for the long term? You investing for the long term, it's a buying opportunity. You investing for the short term, you kind of want to be cautious of what's going on. Like Bitcoin been kind of falling, which they calling a pullback, which we know long term is going to continue to go back up. The stock market did a little pullback, like Nas 100, US 30, the Dow Jones, all that whoop whoop. It went down. So that's why people kind of feel for right now, because the market been selling, Bitcoin been selling, so they scared. They don't know what to do. But like I say, for my people out there, this is buying opportunities or times to hedge your position or whatnot. So like I said, this CNN.com, the Fear and Greed Index, and we use this to see the emotion of the market. What's driving the market right now is fear. So right now in my stock portfolio for my dividends or whatnot, man, we buying the dip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie to you.
No diffusion, I'ma get you right. We control the traffic.
We control the traffic, and we on to the next, man.
Put bigs on sports center.
All right, so today, man, like I said, man, we in week 3 for the shutdown, and let me see what that article that I had right here. So we got a big earnings report this week too. Like it's a lot of companies reporting or whatnot. So it's interesting to see how this week gonna play out, knowing that we ain't got the government shut down, but we still got a lot of companies reporting. Then also they got the U.S.-China trade war going on too or whatnot. So I see that's gonna be a difference too. The trade war talking about fight turns unsustainable. So we got to see what they talking about right quick. Bear with me 1 second. Let me see what they talking about. So they saying the stock market will enter into the 3rd week, which we already know, after a 5-day run of market volatility created by the trade war. Yup, prices been going up and down. What they saying? So they saying in the week ahead, which is this week, investors will get some clarity on the economic picture. Kind of what I was assuming. Like people in fear right now, they kind of waiting to see like how stuff gonna play out or whatnot. So as you can see, crypto still pumping over here. They got trending tickers they showing like, and then look at what they showing y'all. Like I'm glad I seen that. Like remember, like I told y'all, man, when it come to crypto, man, you gotta follow the money. I said like coin market cap. Like I be telling y'all. Oh no, that's cool. Coin market is right here. This is what I be telling y'all. They already told y'all like what they investing in, and like I was saying, like man, you want to invest in the top 10, 20 coins. So look at this. This is just an article on Yahoo Finance. Just looking over here on the right, look what they showing you. Trending tickers, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Doge. Now watch this. Now, if you go right over here, what you see, Bitcoin number 1, Ethereum number 2, XRP number 5, Solana number 6, Dogecoin number 8. Like if you investing and going with the top 10, they letting you know where they putting their money at. You feel me?
Put bigs on sports center.
I'm telling you.
No diffusion, I'ma get you right. We control the traffic.
So make sure y'all tuning in to crypto, man, because like I was just giving y'all the example. Crypto is an asset, not a liability. It will appreciate over time, and there's a lot of cryptos out there. So be safe, do your research, but I try to make it easier for you. That's what this show for, the rundown, where we show you and help you learn the basics of all on forex, crypto, and stocks, because we doing it all. And I'm showing y'all how we doing it all or whatnot. And I guess eventually I'm gonna start I may start showing my crypto portfolio, like, because I just invested, but I traded too. So I may start showing more clarity on the crypto. Because right now, I just be giving people the game, just understanding, like, which ones to invest in and showing how they grow or whatnot. So keep that in mind. So moving along, they saying, trying to see what they trying to say. Here we go with the shutdown still in effect. They talking about the Federal Open Market Committee within a blackout period. Don't know what that means. Never heard that. In the corporate sector, earnings season is the 3rd quarter properly underway for banks. Like I just told y'all, we got a lot of major companies reporting this week. So I feel like the stock market gonna be moving, which this should be a good trading week. So we trade like, let's just say we trade Bitcoin. That should be moving this week. And Bitcoin been pulling back. I'm gonna show y'all on the chart how we had a setup for that, and like actually it's been playing out from like 2 weeks ago. It just took longer. These main companies right here that we see, like Tesla, Intel, Netflix, Coke, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, AT&T, T-Mobile. Yeah, we got some major stuff going on. Just to sum this up for you, man, like really what they saying, what I'm taking from this is that, man, they scared. They don't know what's going on. So basically, it's a lot of companies reporting. So they saying investors kind of scared, which we already seen right here. So when you first come to the market or start your week, you want to be looking at the economic news and seeing what's going on for the week. Then this from a new people like that trade forex, this sentiment to help you understand and see buyers, whether you looking for like short-term, long-term buys or sales. That help you out. That's the sentiment. Fear and greed index, like we said, this the fear to show you the state of the market right now. The U.S. economy is in fear. It's driving the market. People scared right now. So that's what they saying, that they keep hinting at, like investors will get some clarity because people scared. And you see they keep saying it again. Where was it? Where is it? It's another one on here. They said it twice on here. No, I can't find it. Well, they said it another time too, though. But basically, what they point out is that a lot of people out here kind of nervous about what's going on, and they've been talking about that too with the rare earth stocks, one of the biggest winners of the past 2 weeks, which we got. It's a stock. I think it's called USAR. And that's one of the main things that started the trade war. The war was about these rare earth minerals or whatnot, what China been doing, and Trump ain't like that. So, uh, So yeah, as you can see, like it's some major stuff going on. Like as you can see, Trump made a post to Truth Social labeling Beijing's, which is in China, cessation of U.S. soybean purchases, a move that has been crushing the U.S. agriculture sector, and economically hostile act, and threatening that the U.S. may stop buying Chinese cooking oil. Then it was saying, he said we in 1-9 with China. So for investors, the series of tit-for-tat maneuvers from the world's two largest economies have proven to be a wobbly trade. Gold, like what they talking about, that's why gold been on this 9 straight week of gains. Like gold been just running, and they showing it. Look at it. Like you can see like how gold been just uptrending, just going up and up and up. And they saying like, and then as this 9 week straight of gains, as investors seek comfort, like they telling you like the state or what's going on, because investors, you as an investor, you want to keep your money going. So that's why I say we teach investing and trading, which you should be doing both. If you ain't doing neither, start with one. Then as you get one, learn the other. The easiest thing to do is start investing. Once you start investing, you can start learning how to trade or whatnot to add that to your belt. See, as you can see, just 0.5% of U.S. assets held by foreign investors was moved into gold. J.P. Morgan analyst said in a recent note. So that let me know that they ain't having too much hope for this U.S. dollar. That's what that's showing me. But you can check this article out on Yahoo Finance, man, if you want to know any more. But we on to the next.
Put bigs on Sports Center.
All right. Now this was the reportings we got for this week. Let me see the earnings. So yeah, so for this week, man, we got Ag, which I sold them last week. I've been holding them for about a while. That's a real estate company. We got rid of them because we buying better dividends. You're gonna see when we get to the dividend portfolio. We got Coke, Netflix, GE, Cadence. That's a bank. There's been a lot of banks reporting. 3M, Nordstrom Group, Omnicom Group, Capital One, Texas Instruments, Intuitive, Tesla, IBM, Hilton, AT&T, okay, American Airlines, Honeywell, Hasbro, the game company. I forgot all about them. I might need to check them out. Deckers, I think they be making the household goods like the coffees and pots. And we got Ford. I said I want to get me some of them. PNG. So I said, man, let me know if y'all want to though. Like, man, I'm thinking about adding more, starting to show y'all on the show. Like when I get rid of like the buys, I'm looking at like companies that I'm thinking about buying and holding for investing. Let me know if y'all want me to tell y'all that. I'm thinking about starting to show that, because that's the whole point of this, to show y'all what I'm doing and to teach you at the same time, so you can earn and learn at the same time for free. All right. You got Intel reporting, American Airlines, P&G, Procter and Gamble, General Dynamics, Healthcare. So, man, we got a whole bunch of companies reporting this week, man, which is going to make it good for the stock market. So I feel like it's going to be some movement going on. And we on to the next one.
Put bigs on sports center.
All right. You already know we back to the crypto, man. I don't even think I had nothing to show y'all on the crypto for real, but I'm going to see if they got anything major. Just checking it out. So really, I'm showing you, like, when you start your week, this is the process you want to go through, and it shouldn't take you no more than about 30 minutes, man. You start off at Forex Factory, see what news we got for the week. If you knew, like I said, want a little better like a little sentiment range articles telling you far as like prices, like how to trade, the pairs you trade, this is what FX Street for. Fear and Greed Index for investors and traders to give you a sentiment of how what's driving the U.S. market right now. You know, you got to know that. Then Yahoo Finance going to keep you in tune. If you can check the main articles of what's going on weekly, you will be more informed on week to week versus just hearing random headlines in the news. And then see, if you know what's going on and following them, you don't get too much caught up in like what the news be doing, because the news can either hype stuff up or they can create fear. They go on the extreme. It's either one or the other. They don't really too much be in the middle. They either trying to push fear or they pushing hype. It's either one or the other. So doing this week to week kind of let you see between what's really going on, man. So that's why I'm showing y'all that. Then you looking at like earnings whispers. So if you never heard of this is on Twitter, earning whispers, and you can see everybody that report they earn as far as stocks every week. So watching this every week gonna start giving you the rotation and seeing and learning like, okay, these company reportings, if I'm investing or trading, how does that affect that? So that's why I'm just showing you the pattern. So watching the rundown weekly gonna give you the pattern, but you gotta be using the sources. You gotta follow along. Like I said, Forex Factory, Economic News, FX Street, basically trading sentiment. Then you got your CNN, which is your trading sentiment for the stock market and trading too. Then you got your fundamental news. They telling you what they looking at and what's going on too, so you ain't missing nothing. So yeah, you already on top of your stuff, what you doing, but you don't want to be missing nothing either in your investments and whatnot. Then, like I said, you come back over here, then you know you still look at the week falls, what's the earnings, what you see. Now you know who reporting this week. So guess what? If you own any one of these companies, you want to keep an eye on it. You made a lot of people own Tesla, Netflix, Coke. So guess what? The price gonna do move up or down based off the release of these information, the news of how much they earn. So I'm just giving you the habits and the patterns of what's going on. So we go from Forex to stocks to crypto. So that's where we at now.
Put bigs on sports center.
All right, so I don't really see, man, look, that's all I needed to see. Trump family crypto profits top 1 billion. Like, they done went crazy off the crypto. Ooh, I like this. So we own MicroStrategy. So we're going, what is y'all talking about on crypto? Yeah, well, MicroStrategy buy a lot of Bitcoin, so that's why they on here. So, you know, I'm showing y'all how I do this on the go-to, how I look at the articles and read the information. So don't get caught up into looking like, man, I don't like, because people, us as a people, we don't like to read too much. So don't really look at into it like you trying to read the whole thing. Like I said, I done gave y'all the shortcut to these articles because I don't like to read like that. So you got to look at it like, okay, the headlines, they're going to give you a headline what's telling you what's going on. Then they give you a summary. So if you don't really want to read what's going on, every news article you go to, like let's just say for Yahoo Finance, boom, headline, and they're going to give you a summary at the top telling you what's really going on. So that's all you got to do if you don't really want to go into. So for example, what caught my attention was they talking about flash the death cross pattern on the daily chart. They right, I own this stock, but they've been falling. Technical analysis point to more downside, like it's going to continue to keep going down. And they saying strategy will struggle as Bitcoin price plunges as it's pulling back. But like I said, you got to understand what you investing for. So guess what this tell me? MicroStrategy, which I own MSTY, I own a cover call ETF, meaning I make money when MicroStrategy goes up. But it was going up, but since Bitcoin been going down, it's been declining. So guess what? I'm down on Misty. So right now, since I'm down, this is the time to buy because I understand I'm not holding it short term. So if I was holding it short term, I close and get out because they telling you it's going to continue to sell. But I'm holding long term, 5 to 10 years. So right now, this will be considered a buying opportunity. And shout out Aristotle Investment, I watched one of his videos on YouTube the other day. He showed a 20% rule, like in a bear market, to know. He said if you can pull back and see like price to see if price pull back 20% from his all-time high, that's considered a good pullback or whatnot. So that's a good dip. So Bitcoin was at 120 and it's down about 100. So they're telling you, like, for example, that's a good point to buy in some more Bitcoin. And now Misty, like they saying, taking the dip as it forms a death cross pattern, which I know they can continue to fall further, but this the thing, they're going to turn around because we understand the company. So that's the difference. That's why you got to know the fundamentals, and they showing you this on the chart or whatnot. What is it? Nah, this Bitcoin they show right here. So yeah, that's what it's doing. So they saying it's breaking this point, and it can come down to like 93 or whatever to that level right there. And that's what I was saying. Like basically, Bitcoin can come down about 100,000, which is like a 20% pullback. So don't be scared by the selling. Like I said, when people scared, what we do, we buy.
Put bigs on sports center. No confusion. I'ma get you right. We control the traffic.
Make sure y'all hear me when I said that. Don't be scared of the fear. Buy the hype. You get what I'm saying? When they fear, we buy. And then when stuff greedy and when everybody buying and being greedy, that's when we take money. So you got to reverse the way you think about this. So that's why I'm here to put you on game on. So, but on to the next. So they saying Bitcoin price crash to accelerate MicroStrategy downtrend. So yeah, so we already knowing what they saying is that we expect that we're gonna see some type of pullback or crash for MicroStrategy coming soon as it continues to fall. But guess what? They not scaring me out of this because we don't understand technical analysis. That's why we do the rundown on the chart after this. So y'all getting the fundamental, the sentiment, and the technical analysis. So this gonna really get y'all together.
No confusion. I'ma get you right. We control the traffic.
So that's what we looking at right now. So they gave me some information which I already knew, but that let me know since they said it, they confirmed it was going on. So yeah, that's a buying opportunity for that company. So yeah, I like MicroStrategy. So now yeah. So guess what? I'm gonna give you this one more tip, then we on to the next. Man, when Bitcoin turn around, look at it like this. They anticipating Bitcoin to go to like $1 million. But before we get to $1 million, they for sure anticipating by 2030 Bitcoin to be at like 250,000. Look. All right. So going into like they saying by it's 2025, we going into 2026. They saying by 2030 Bitcoin should be at 250,000. So if this selling right now, this is a one chance opportunity. Like for example, Bitcoin would never go back down to this point down here to like 80,000 or 40,000, 30. It ain't going back down no more. So now it shot up. Now we pulling back. Then we're gonna continue to keep going up. So just understand what I'm putting down for you, man. And like this just a buying opportunity for you. And we on to the next.
Put bigs on sports center.
All right, and we got coin market cap, like I told y'all. So we can see what state the crypto market in. Right now the crypto market is in neutral. They ain't in fear yet, but they almost there because Bitcoin been selling or whatnot. So like I said, use this site to get you on game on coinmarketcap.com to get you on game about what cryptos you want to invest in. They showing you, look at this as the rankings. Like these are the top coins. So like I say, stay in the top 20 for the most part. Like they showed you already what to buy, what they buying. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Dogecoin. Outside of those top 5, sound like I'm a little loud. I like Cardano, I like Chainlink, I like Stellar, XLM, ADA, Link. I like Bitcoin Cash. That should be higher than what it is for real. I don't know why Bitcoin Cash ain't been running like it's supposed to. I like AVAX. AVAX should be higher than what it was. It was a long time, about a couple of years ago. AVAX was over like $100, $200. So yeah, Litecoin, Shiba. So once you basically start our crypto with a top 5, man. With a top 5 that you like, top 3 or 5. Once you got top 5 cryptos, then you can add after that to decide to buy into. And then what you want to do if you buying crypto and holding for the long term, you want to rank it. You want to be like, okay, every $100, I'm gonna give like a percentage to certain cryptos. So if you got Bitcoin, Ethereum, then you got like XRP and Doge and Solana. Them like the top 5 they going into. Last week we told y'all that they said they finna get ready to approve the ETF for XRP, and I want to say I think Ethereum, no, and Solana. So that's gonna make them jump up even more. And XRP on sale right now, price $240. We down 5%. So we anticipating that XRP, they said that it's gonna probably go over $10. So they letting you know that, like, man, they really said 2025. So I'm just giving you the for sure. They say about $10. So this the time to be loading up buying it. Right now, what I've been looking at, I'm gonna try to start looking into hedging into Solana. I ain't gonna lie, I've been looking at Solana for a long time before it got popular, and I used to own Solana. It was one of my favorites, but I bought it at the high during the crash and it failed, so I had to sell it. But we definitely getting back into it since they done showed me which coins are gonna be there for long term. So we on to the next. Just make sure y'all check that out.
Put bigs on Sports Center.
All right, and then just to go along to add with the crypto bubbles, man, we got crypto bubbles from a new people. This show you like the crypto that's up on the hour, the day, and the week. And this also help you find new coins that you never heard of that's doing good numbers or whatnot. For example, on the month, I never heard of ZEC, but they up 382%. So if you want to check them out, you can check them out. So as you can see, like, we looking kind of bloody for the month, but it's still some coins out here performing, and the main ones performing I haven't heard of. They got one for gold. XAU, oh, Tether Gold. They up 15%. See? So it's all type of extra stuff in the crypto, man. Crypto the new wave. So make sure you checked in and tuned in what's going on with that, man. We on to the next one.
Put bigs on Sports Center.
All right, y'all know what we came to. Hold on. Yeah.
Go ahead, do what you do, make it work for you.
Go ahead, do what you do, make it work for you, man. This section right here brought to you by the Dividend guys, man. Make sure you join the Discord. And I forgot to add the flyer on here again. This is going to be the last time I'm going to add it by the end of this show. You know, at the end of the show, I usually have my flyer on there, like the market rundown, join both the Discord so you can see it. But when I loaded the tab the last time, it was tripping or whatnot. So I got to, you know how internet be, man. They be tweaking. So I got to add the file and add it back on here again, though. But yeah, so right now, man, one time for the one time, man, we up for the week on a month. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We sitting at 120 on the month. Let go.
Get paid, young nigga, get paid. Get paid, young nigga, get paid.
Get the money,
Get paid.
Let go. I told y'all we were gonna crack that 110 and we were gonna go up from there. And it ain't slowing down, man. So you know, now we sitting that for the annual for the month. We sitting at 1,450. Let go, man. Let go. The daily, we at $3, almost $4 on the daily. The dividend yield unheard of, man. We sitting at 132, man. That's why we say we a dividend guy. You feel me? So, man, all right. So as you can see, man, from my people out there, we here to give you the sauce, man. So look, this app is called Deal Tracker, man. It track your dividends for you or whatnot, man. Hey, look, y'all need to give us an affiliate link for this, man, because we're gonna put a lot of people on with this and it track it for you, man, to keep up with your dividends. And the dividend stock ain't nothing but you getting paid out for holding the stock a certain percentage or whatnot. So I think I need to go over that one time and teach really what like the dividend stock is to get more people game, because while you trading, you definitely want to be investing and growing your portfolio. So I'm more into this is my dividend portfolio. You know what I'm saying? Just basic. You got to be paying the dividend to be in my portfolio. That's the rule to it. And then I got my certain ones that I like that print or whatnot, whoop the whoop. But yeah, we still growing this. And the goal is to get this to 10K a month. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get this to 10 bands a month. So we're going to keep showing y'all the progress right in front of you or whatnot, man. And I ain't going to lie, it's feeling good now. I feel like we got some momentum now. We got an extra 120 a month that we throwing in. And you can see, I'm starting to see the increases in the payouts now. You see the list getting longer, the payouts getting more, man. Let go. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, join the Discord. It is free, the dividend guys, man, and we'll show you like what we post our portfolio, what we making, what to invest in, and the top dividend stocks to use to grow your portfolio or whatnot, man. And we on to the next, man.
Put bigs on sports center.
All right, now we over here at the trade log. Let's go. We've been calling plays. Yo, look at the update.
I've been counting money all day, sitting back, calling play.
All right, man. So for my trade log, man, we at 53-6, man. The win rate done went down 2%, man. We took a L, man. We at 89%. So look, we took a L, but we won 3. I ain't gonna lie, as I'm seeing, like, boy, them L's be trying to eat your win rate up, man. Like, I'm trying to stay at 90, so I ain't trying to lose no more. So I gotta get about a good 5 to 10 wins to keep me at that. I'm right there on the T, the 89.83. I don't like that. This is my first time going on the 90% win rate all year. I've been handling that 90% all year, man. So let me get into it and show y'all the trades we took last week, man. And also, I'm doing something new. I done been getting into the scalping mode. Like, I'm on that 5 minute now. So I've been having to update it a little bit, like the trade, like, cause usually I be on that 4 hour, and that's what I'm still doing. I just missed 2 of my setups. EU was the last 4 hour setup we had that played out, that did what it did, but it snuck it in and shorted me to move because I had a TP close because how long it was taking. Then it shot and went straight to where I thought it was gonna go, but we still won. But 4 hour, the difference between the 4 hour and the 5 minute, the 4 hour setup give you more moves and more money. The 5 minute can give you more money, but the moves are shorter and take less time to play out. So that's why I've been getting to the 5 minute, man. We waking up in the morning, as you can see, 7:30 in the morning, catching plays like on the 5 minute. So that's what we trying to do. So basically, the first trade I took, all right, so I joined the group Doyle Discord. He on YouTube called Doyle Exchange. I've been following him. He one of the people who taught me how to trade. So I was looking at it like, you know what? He one of the people I look up to that showed me and taught me and motivated me. So I joined the group. And in the group, they trade live in the morning or whatnot, like at 7:30, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So I've been learning what they do. We trade differently, though. They trade supply and demand in breakouts and stuff like that. And I trade Fibonacci. That's my bread and butter, Fibonacci. But I also been kind of understanding trading supply and demand, because really supply and demand ain't nothing but areas where price buy and sell from. So I done kind of overstood that more, and then I done overstood support and resistance more. So now I'm adding them 3 strategies to my tools on the 5 minute. So this how this can help you. That's why I add right here. Like, if you trading, I encourage you to do your trade log. And you can follow mine to give you a blueprint, and you can add what you want, because I added max drawdown and time on here, and I'm going to keep adding and removing just because this is to help me see myself trading and to get better. That's why I write down the setups, because I'm paying attention to the setups. Like, for example, you can see the one we took with Doyle, we won. It was a breakout. You know what I'm saying? And on the 5 minutes, so I'm writing down the setup. So I'm gonna give credit on the trades that they take, and then on the ones that I take. So it ain't no shame. And I just started taking signals, so that's why you don't see it on here. So I took signals when I first started, and then I stopped because the dude I was using, I think his name was Akbar, man. He was on the Middle East. Shout out Akbar, bro. You made me some bread. But we went on a mean winning streak. Then he started losing. And I started losing. I was like, man, you know what? I can't be depending on nobody else to give us the plays to make money. So I was like, you know what? Let me real deal lock in. And that's what I did, man. I went to YouTube and started investing in courses. So that's why I tell people when they first start, invest into a mentor, which we offer that. We got mentorship, and also join a community, which we got. And then there's other communities out there and other mentorship. But make sure you lock in a mentorship, a community, and also signals. You want a signals group, because you can earn while you learn, and it'll help you learn trading faster, being active in the market. And then if you new, you can create a demo account if you ain't ready to spend your own money or not or whatnot. So yeah, so we back down here to the update on the thing. You know what I'm saying? So we won the first trade scalp on gold. Then we took another one with them that we lost Friday, Thursday morning. We took that morning, and it was cool because I ain't gonna lie to you. So when I take signals now, it have to align with my strategy, what I see if I take a signal, and that's what we've been doing. So I took it aligned, but I knew I should have waited for the break and retest, because that's what I trade, the retest, the continuation of a retest. So that's what I trade, the impulse breaker structure retest. So now I've been learning on the 5 minute, like I've been seeing what they doing, and I don't won with them what they doing, and this was the first L I took with them. So I'm not mad at that. We don't won more than we lost. So And then the reason why I took a larger L was because I ain't have a stop loss. So right at 7:30 when that news hit, like I be telling y'all about on Forex Factory, like understanding these time frames, like 7:30, the market moves, and that's what it did. It moved on us, and it went the opposite way because the dollar got good news, but we was in gold for a buy, and it shot down real fast. So we took an L on that, but what I did was hedge it. I got back in on my own. So once it pulled back, I got 2 more entries in to get that money back, majority of it back. So it wasn't a big loss. It was just really a small loss now. So we cool with that. So, we took an L. So, man, I got to let y'all.
You lost one.
Let go to get one. Lose some.
You know what I'm saying? We lost one, man. So, but we still at it because we won. We lost 1 and won 3. So. Yo, so y'all already know what time it is, man. So that's the trade log for the week, man. We sitting at 53-6, man. 53 wins, 6 losses, win rate 89.83 for the week, man. And we on to the next, man.
Put bigs on Sports Center.
All right, now this the green gritty. I know what y'all here for, which is the sauce. No confusion. I'm gonna get you right. All right, so man, we're gonna start off at Bitcoin, but before we get into that, man, I gotta know if y'all ready to cook up.
Ready to cook up. Mixtape put up. Ready to cook up. Mixtape put up. Ready to cook up. Mixtape put up.
We ready to cook up. All right, man. So this where we at on gold. Beautiful uptrend on the 5. This why I've been getting on the 5-minute. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, the main thing is but you gotta learn the sauce first. So this is the main thing. If you can identify the trend, you can make money. The market only move in 3 ways: either move in an uptrend, a downtrend, or it moves sideways. So I'm gonna show y'all what that look like. The market either gonna do this, which is what you see right down here, right? So I can grab this and just literally do this uptrend, right? Then the market move like this. Same format, but opposite direction, downtrend, right? Then you also got moves that do this, they go down, they go up, they go down, they go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. That's what you call consolidation or trading sideways. So them the 3-way price move. Sideways, downtrend, uptrend. Them the 3 main ones. So if you can identify those, that'll help you start identifying trades. And that's what we do in the consultations. In the consultations where I teach people, I really teach you the foundation of understanding how to make money with the candlesticks and whatnot. So yeah, so this was Bitcoin. We had a beautiful uptrend on the 5-minute, but I do my markers on the 4 hours. So we finna go back to the bread and butter. But I just wanted to show y'all that's what I've been on though. I trade Fibonacci, so if you know, you know. I'm gonna give you an example right now, for my people that know. Let me show y'all real quick. And if you don't know, ask questions. That's what you're supposed to do. So, all right, people already know we got an impulse breaker structure, boom, and identify the uptrend. We in the uptrend. Price came up to here, pulled back to a certain level. The money's on. Pulled down here to the money's on. We got wick exhaustion. Bingo. It went straight up. So beautiful play. And what time was this? This was Sunday. Damn, that was this morning. Oh man, we done missed a Bitcoin play that morning. I didn't even know that. 8:30. Look at the bottom. It's 8:30 this morning, man. My people already know. After we get wick exhaustion, y'all know what we looking for. Y'all know what the third step is. And that's what I teach in the consultation. I got it step by step. What to look for, how to look forward, in your rules for entry, in your risk management, and your trade goals. It's just we just simplified it. But this was a good setup to get in and get out uphill. So, and I also teach you what this is, how to use the Fibonacci and how to utilize trading view, how to use these indicators and these tools and stuff like this, like the pivot point. That's a tool we use to show you the highs and lows of prices and all that. So, we get you right. But let me go ahead and get to the bread and butter. Just wanted to show that. All right, so let me delete this field because this don't even matter because this the 4 hour. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all what I'm looking at for the week. Bitcoin slick about to play out what we already did anyway. Like I'm showing you. See, the sauce works on anything. So this the fallout. We had an impulse pullback, came right down here. I think, like I told what we would do last week. I told y'all price. So sometimes on the fallout, it take you gotta be a little patient. It may take a week or two to play out, but that's what it seemed like it did. Like it took a week to play out. I think I gave this last Sunday, and it took all week to play out. It just slowly just kept selling and selling and selling and selling. So our entry would have been right in over here somewhere, which was Monday the 13th. What's the day? The 18th? Yo, that was last Monday. And you could have rolled it all the way until Friday. Literally, it took a week to play out. But look at the move on the 4 hour. We went from 115 all the way down to 103, which is 12,000, man.
Rule number one, get the money first.
Rule number 2, don't forget to get the money. So yeah. So honestly, this already played out for y'all, for us already. So that was a check. And I didn't even take it. Sometimes you miss some of the sometimes you miss them. I missed that one. Like I missed that move I seen on Bitcoin at 8 o'clock this morning, man. So it's like you gonna miss some, you gonna miss stuff sometimes. That's cool. But you learn from it, because now you learn the confidence that it works, and then you just understand what kind of move you would have made. So I just understand what it is and what it would have did, and I know it works. So that would have been another dub. So that made me feel better. Even if I miss a setup, long as it play out, I still won. They let me know that the sauce saucing. That's all that tell you. All right, so man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I feel like Bitcoin gonna come back up here to this zone right here. And remember from last week, I had a setup that I thought that if it didn't break this, because I told y'all if it broke that area, price could come right here, and it did. But now we looking to see if we gonna break this area right here, which is 115, 116 right here. This level right here, 113. So we seeing if this candle gonna take us up here, and you could get a buy-in right here too, though. But you know, we got our certain rules of what we trade or whatnot. So y'all know what we waiting on. So watch price right here at this zone. Like I think price gonna continue to buy up here. If it reject from this area again, I'm anticipating Bitcoin gonna drop even further. Like they told y'all in the article, they were saying that MicroStrategy was gonna dip even further. So that's why I read articles, because guess what? You line the articles up, the news with the technicals is what we doing now. So guess what? If we get a pullback up here to this area, and then if it rejects from here, we selling it back down to here, and it's gonna go even further. Let me show you. It's gonna come even down to the -27 or the -61.8. So this is the true pullback. I feel like Bitcoin, this the farthest it's gonna come to. So let me draw a zone from here to here. This is the zone I anticipate Bitcoin, the furthest pullback is gonna come to, and it's gonna when we going back up from there. So that's what they were showing y'all on that chart. So that's what I'm showing y'all with my analysis right now. So I anticipate price to come up here, but I still. So look, this is where we at. This is the middle. If price break above, like I said, watch price for here for a sale. Look what happened. It dropped. But if price break above, it's the same scenario. Like watch price here for buy and sell. Like it's the same scenario. I already got the same thing. So that's where we at with Bitcoin, because it ain't really played. The move played out, but it still ain't broke the structure down here. So it kind of rejected, which shows support, and it went back up. So now we're gonna see if it's gonna break this same level I told y'all about. So I'm just gonna drag that here to here. Watch price here for buy and sell. You know what I'm saying? This is the scenario we at for Bitcoin right now, man. So y'all already know what time it is. We on to the next.
Put bigs on sports center.
All right, now this for my gold people. I know my people love to trade gold. Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I missed my gold 4 hours set up too. Now don't mind all this extra. Y'all know, man, what we do. And all these smaller fields ain't nothing but the 5 minute. But that's what I was showing y'all how the market move. The market moves in 3 ways: downtrend, uptrend, or sideways. So your job is to identify what the market doing. When you first come to the market, that's your job. What is it doing? Is it uptrending, downtrending, moving sideways, or whatnot? So now, since we done got some structure right here, I wanted to get in right here, but I was asleep. Because this happened during London session, the first pullback of gold, because gold been just running. But now we see that, all right, I think that price can come down here to this level. I ain't gonna delete these other ones because I like to use that for back testing and whatnot. So I'm not gonna delete that. Let me go to another gold chart to make y'all give y'all a better explanation. This got a lot of drawing on it like this. There we go. This looks well. I could delete these over here. It don't matter. This is gonna be the practice one. So you can see we've been working on gold on that 5 minute. Dang, I think I deleted the 5 minute on that trade we took. So look, let me see. We got about 8 minutes. We gotta hurry up and get on up out of here. I said these calls gotta be over with before an hour. As you can see right here, this the setup that it was. So when the one I lost on was right here. Look at the time frame. Nah, that wasn't it. Oh no, it was over here to the left. It was this one. So like as y'all can see, we've been trading a 5 minute on gold. You see the time frame. You see these fields, these setups. Like we've been getting to it. So I'm trying to show you the one we took Friday. Was this Friday? Or was it this break? We took one of these breakouts. Thursday. I'm looking at the time down here at the bottom, trying to find the time that was that morning. Dang, there's a lot of stuff be going on that 5 minute. Bear with me. I think this is it right here. This the trade I was looking for, dog. I'm like, bro, I know I ain't tripping. So my bad, y'all. I just had to show y'all. So look, I'm just giving y'all clarity. So the trade they took was called a breakout. Like it broke above this little high right here or whatnot. So right at 7:30, we got a breakout. So it bought up. Then it came down and shot up even a little bit more. Then it shot all the way down before we hit our target or whatnot. So I think we got in the breakout right above this area, right up here for it to keep going, the breakout to continue, but it dropped down on us or whatnot. Then it gave us a pullback. So this is a learning lesson. So I took the breakout signal with them up here in this area right here. So what I should have did is that follow my rules, no break and no retest, no entry. So we broke structure at this pivot point right here, boom. Then we retested. Then y'all know the strategy. Well, I ain't gonna say y'all, man. If you watch long enough, it's the same thing, man. You'll start to pick up on it, man. We trade break and retest. Then we got our confirmations on what we enter entry for. So we got plenty of wick exhaustion. Then we got our flat bottom, and it went straight up though. So I learned, like, you know what? Even though that could have played out and won, I should have got that. That's why I got back in, and I was telling y'all like I made some more money to get my money back to hedge it back, because I got back in right there, understanding that I should have just took this setup first, or not even just that. I should have had a tight stop loss. I shouldn't have lost like that because I could have won. That would have been a winning day versus almost a break-even day. So learn from that. So all right, let me see. We got about 5 more minutes. All right, let me get right into it. There goes sheet. But I'm gonna show y'all what I see for gold though. I'm anticipating gold, but at the same time, man, we react to the market. I don't like to really just say I got a feeling what it's finna do, but at the same time, this be doing what it wanna do. Dog. You see how gold been buying? Like it just been shooting straight up. All right, so this where we at right now. I don't want to delete them 5 minutes. So this what I'm seeing. This the major field, but what's going on? So we had an impulse up. We broke structure right here. Then we done came to retest right here. This is what it seemed like. So when the market open, I'm anticipating some volatility where price gonna shoot down some more. It's gonna shoot back up and turn around. So for my people that know, we waiting on probably like another one more wick and a flat bottom on the 4 hour to take us back up. But at the same time, if we get another 4 hour flat top, On a sell candle, we're gonna be looking to take this on down to this zone, this area down here, which is here. We're gonna be looking to take price down here to the hot zone. Yeah, that's from 42.53 all the way down here to like 4,100. That's over like $100 on gold that we anticipating. And then if it break above, like we said, y'all already know that finish line one gonna be right here at the 0. So that's one thing I do give y'all. I know that. Like I give y'all them points. I just don't tell y'all how I enter. But that's what you get the consultation for. But I give y'all the points of what we looking to take price to. If you all you gotta do is just practice and work on your entry. I give you the end points. So we looking to take gold to the high zone, or we're gonna take it back up here to not text, my bad. Finish line, what price is this? 43.85. Now we're gonna say 85. We like to be on the safe side. 43.85. That's the finish line. The bottom down here to the high zone, 41.50. So let me write this down here too for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all one more, then we finna bop. Finish line 2, which is price for the sale, is 41.75. We're gonna do it like that. We're gonna do it like that. That's what we got for gold, man. So pay attention. For the buys, we're looking to take it up here to 43.85, and the sales, we're looking to take it to 41.75, man. We on to the next. All right, I'm gonna give y'all one more. So I gave y'all gold, I gave y'all Bitcoin. I'm trying to think, do I want to give y'all a NAS or a currency? I'm gonna give y'all a currency, man. For my forex traders out there, man, I'm gonna give y'all some sauce. All right, I'm gonna give y'all what I'm looking at for GJ. Like I said, these are not signals. These are analysis to show you what I'm analyzing for my trades, what I'm looking at. So, all right, like I said, we got an impulse, a breaker structure, but we got a downtrend that's been going down right here, as you can see. We've been downtrending. Then it broke, retested. So guess what? Right now, we got a 4-hour flat bottom right here out the exhaustion coming out the money zone. So we're going to set an alert right here because we know price love to shoot when the market open. We're going to set an alert right here so we know a price moving when the market open. Right here, I was telling y'all, is price ready to turn around. So I still got the same bias. So I'm going to slide this right here to right here. Like, is you ready to turn around? Whether to go up or down. Right, so we still got the same TP for the top. Finish line 1 right here is at 205, and we sitting at 202 right now. But if price reject, as you see, we forming a downtrend, forming higher lows. So price could wick off right here and decide to come down to this zone down here. So I say you could take price to 250 down here for sales. Watch price for sales. $200.50. All right. Watch price here for sales. 2050 and TP1 up here at the top is 205.31, man. And we're going to end y'all off right there, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, man. I told y'all we had a lot to discuss, man. Another masterclass down, man. One time for y'all if y'all still here, man. Yes, Lord. And y'all know before I get up out of here, I got to give y'all a word from my boy Pluto, man. Let go.
I just keep on shining. I just keep on grinding, stacking up my lumber. I just keep getting money. I put it on my mama, racking up them Benjamins. I'm blast out like Jetson.
Blast out like Jetson, and you already know when we out of here, man. So look, y'all know before we get up out of here, man, I like to make sure, like, give y'all a little word of encouragement, man. Make sure y'all stay focused, man. Wake up for yourself, show up for yourself, man, and we finna get to it.
And like that, we gone.
Man, we out of here, man. Peace and love. See y'all next week.
That's what I like.